Hi, I'm Flo from Local Vietnam, and I'm going to tell you what to expect from this 2-week tour of Northern and Central Vietnam, which we designed specially for travelers who want to travel slowly and to more peaceful destinations.
Before I tell you all about this trip, I'll first briefly explain who we are. Local Vietnam is a half Western and half Vietnamese travel agency. We really are local. Our whole team is based in Vietnam, and we are also fully specialized in Vietnam. Therefore, what we can offer you is that we can fully customize this tour to your wishes. Whether you have specific hotel needs, want to extend or shorten your trip, a different destination or tour, anything is possible. And we don't charge extra for changes. Another advantage of our local presence is that you have direct contact with us during your trip. In Hanoi, you will meet someone from local Vietnam, and we give a free SIM card with this tour so you can keep in touch via WhatsApp anytime, anywhere. We are in the same time zone, and because we arrange everything ourselves without intermediaries, we can solve any problems ourselves and answer and adjust any questions or changes during your trip immediately. Now, let's dive a little deeper into this round trip. 2 weeks are never enough to see all of Vietnam, so why bother to see as much as possible? That's why we developed this 2-week trip. Peaceful and slowly traveling instead of going from destination to destination. This way you get to explore more deeply the regions you visit, but with still a good combination of nature, culture, and traditional rural life. In this trip through both North and Central Vietnam, you will find the best weather between February and May. The north is still dry then, but it just starts getting warmer after the colder winter months. In Central Vietnam, the dry season just begins in February. This is also a very nice tour during the summer period. Central Vietnam still gets very little rain, so perfect for the beach. The north does get a lot of rain, but often only briefly and not all day. The big advantage, however, is that the nature and countryside is just at its most beautiful. Think full waterfalls, green forests, and the rice fields are in bloom. This tour includes trekking, for which you really don't have to be extremely fit. But if you have mobility problems or doubt whether you can handle this, please let us know. We can arrange an alternative or a completely private tour adapted to your capabilities.
I'm going to show you the entire trip now. And again, remember that we can still modify everything about this trip.
Upon arrival in Hanoi, a personal transfer awaits you to take you directly to your hotel in the heart of the Old Quarter. In Hanoi, you can explore the chaotic charm of the Old Quarter, with scooters and street stalls everywhere in the narrow old streets. It can be overwhelming, but something you must have experienced at least once. In the evening, you go on a unique street food tour with a local guide. It is one of the most fun ways to explore Hanoi and learn about the culture while also safely tasting the best local dishes. You continue your journey to Pu Luong. This region is often an alternative to Sapa. This area is smaller than Sapa, but a lot less crowded and touristy. In addition, you also have 2 rice harvesting seasons here. So unlike Sapa and other northern destinations, you will see rice paddies in bloom here, not only in summer, but also in spring. Other than that, the scenery is really amazing. Small villages of ethnic minorities scattered throughout the valley. There are also jungle areas along the mountains here. During this trip, you will make 2 treks, one of a full day and one of a half day. Here you will explore the terraced rice fields, local villages, the water wheels standing along the river and the jungle. You will spend your nights in a beautiful lodge with swimming pool. Welcome to Ninh Binh. Despite being a very popular tourist destination in Vietnam, Ninh Binh has retained its tranquility and charm. It has beautiful landscapes of karst mountains and rocks that cut across the countryside, the reason why it is also called Ha Long Bay on land. Ninh Binh is a great region for both self-exploration and also a region that is great for relaxing. There is a lot to do, and at the same time, the region that is great for doing nothing but enjoying the views. That's why we have planned some free time for own leisurement. Stay in an accommodation with pool in the middle of the rice fields and use bicycles to explore the sights in the area. Most of the highlights are only a short distance away. You can take a boat ride along the mountains of Trang An or the rice fields of Tam Kok, visit the stunning viewpoint of Mua Cave, or explore temples and pagodas such as Bai Din Pagoda, Hoa Lu, or Vich Dong Pagoda, and explore the beautiful countryside by bicycle. You can also use your time in Ninh Binh to relax at your accommodation, so you can recharge for the rest of your trip through Vietnam. For many people, the iconic Ha Long Bay is high on their Vietnam bucket list. But in this trip, we take you to Lan Ha Bay. This bay is next to Ha Long Bay, is just as beautiful, probably even more beautiful. But most importantly, it is much less touristy. In Lan Ha Bay, you take a beautiful cruise through the bay with many mountains and giant rocks. The water here is very calm, so you don't have to worry about getting seasick. You can swim here, and you will take a kayak trip to explore hidden lagoons. In the evening, sip a delicious cocktail on the deck as you watch the sun go down. In the morning, you will have a beautiful sunrise, visit a floating fishing village, and enjoy stunning views over the bay while relaxing on the boat. Welcome to Hoi An. Hoi An is a small historic town in central Vietnam. Because of its beautiful historic downtown, it is also called the most beautiful city in Vietnam and is on the UNESCO World Heritage List. The town is full of picturesque historical houses, temples, tailors, and cafes. And in the evening, in the town beautifully lit with lanterns, and you can go shopping at the night market. Just outside the city, you will find traditional rural life with rice paddies, fishing villages, water buffaloes, and you name it. A great area to explore by bicycle. In addition, Hoi An also has relaxing beaches to unwind on this Vietnam trip. Therefore, this is a place where we would like to let you enjoy a little longer and also give you more time to make your own planning. Because whether you want to explore a lovely town, go on bicycle through the countryside, or have a relaxing day at the beach, there is something for everyone. With a guided bicycle tour through the countryside of Hoi An, you can experience the more authentic Vietnamese life. There are plenty of photo opportunities with rice fields, water buffaloes, craft villages, and the river. Depending on your wishes, we can customize the bike tour with additional activities, including a trip in a basket boat through the coconut mangrove, or actively participate in working on the land to get vegetables, or participate in a Vietnamese cooking class. Depending on what you choose, it often takes half a day, so you can spend the other half of the day exploring the old town on your own or relaxing on Hoi An's beach. This trip finally ends in Hanoi. Here you get a private transfer to the airport for your international flight back.
Do you have any question or would you like to customize something on this trip? Please feel free to contact us. Hope to see you in beautiful Vietnam.